Okay, I see y'all size today. I see your size today. How you doing, ma'am?
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Hey, Chester Electrics, Alabama Power. Yeah, so you can see that.
Yeah. Okay.
We did.
But you know, I had problems with Charter Cable.
Okay.
They accused me of stealing cable. Called the police on me. I have AT&T.
Oh.
And they had the police out here messing with me. And the peckerhead right here, he's a cop.
He's our security.
Yeah, well, he's a cop.
Well, he's got me out a couple of
Okay,
times.
you're looking at this pole, so why are you looking up there?
I'm going to have to trace them all back.
We got facilities on that pole too.
Okay.
The line there on the top.
Okay.
That's our primary.
Okay.
You got this pole here.
Okay, y'all have to inspect them today, right?
Yeah, that's all we're doing is inspecting the pole.
By the way, the size of your truck are correct on that back truck, but on that truck right there, that's not up to code. You got to have letters at least 3 inches. So you just stuck that on there. You drive around in an unmarked truck.
Yep.
Yeah, you do.
I know.
Hey, isn't there like something about notification?
Not to inspect our stuff.
Like to knock on the door on private property?
No, because we have a right of way.
Did you know that, sir? Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Did you know that there's laws about notification?
You came outside.
I came outside when y'all were here.
That's right.
Yes, I'd say it, but you could have knocked on my door. You say I have 2 signs that say no trespass.
Okay.
And you could have knocked on my door. Okay, listen, sir, listen. I have adult German Shepherds.
Okay.
Suppose you had come out here onto my property with no trespass signs, I could have easily just put them away.
I understand.
But I mean, there's reasons for laws of notification.
I'm going to walk with you and look at that pole.
I'm just saying there are laws of notification. I have not even been notified today by you.
Okay.
Do you agree that there's laws of notification in the state of Alabama?
I don't know what the laws is.
Yeah, well, there are laws of that
We
you.
do have facilities, and we're just
Yeah, but
looking at
listen, if this was an emergency situation,
Yes, sir.
you could come right on here and do your stuff. But there are laws of notification,
it. Okay.
and you could at least knock on my door before you trespass
I
me.
understand. All right. Well, we'll get out of your hair, Mr.
But in the past, there's been issues about my private poles. These are my poles.
Oh, okay. This one is.
These are all my poles.
Oh, okay.
This is my private property. They all belong to me. There's no shared easements, no right-of-ways.
Okay.
Okay, and Charter Cable has accused me. They blocked me in right here,
Oh, good.
and accused me of stealing cable and called the police on me and harassed me. That's why I'm videoing you right
No,
now.
that's fine.
I know you don't know this story, but they've had the police out here threatening me, and this man right here is a thug. He's an old cop or whatever, and he knows what's going on. He caught the last time he was out here, they called the police to me, and he got in his vehicle and he left before they got here. They said they didn't know who he was, all this kind of trash. And I talked with your engineer when these poles were placed, and it was a different situation, and I was guaranteed that these poles are mine the moment they go in my private property.
Do you know how long they've been in here by chance?
I wanted to. I have property at the top that I wanted to have power to,
Okay.
and the lady next door, there was a 90-foot drop.
Okay.
Okay, to get me power, as she pitched a fit and wouldn't allow y'all to have power. To provide me power up there because she had private property with no easement or right-of-ways,
Right.
which upset the guys who put the post in up there because she obviously ran them off.
Right.
And they threw their stuff down, and your supervisor come knocked on my door and said, do I have permission to go up there and get my shovels and my post hole diggers? There's wires laying on the ground. This lady run my man off. I said,
Yeah.
sure. Okay, so the next day I met with y'all's engineer, and he wasn't happy about it.
Right.
Okay, and he gave me 2 options: to give up 20 feet all the way down that road right there of my property on the other side,
Okay.
or come straight across my property.
Okay.
I gave him permission to come across my property. I said, because if I go down the edge of that road, that'll give right away to the very same lady who ran y'all off. And he said, that's correct. And I said, so by doing this, there is no easements, no right of ways, nothing. And these are my poles. He said, sir, these are your poles. The moment they go in the ground, they belong to you.
Okay.
And I read the fine print, and he pointed it out to me because they weren't happy with the way that lady treated y'all. There is the laws of notification.
Okay.
And y'all have not notified me, and I have 6 adult German Shepherds.
Okay.
And I mean, they're not dating.
Illinois. I thought.
No, listen to me, sir. I'm trying to tell you something. They're all very safe, and they're all in the fence.
No, that's fine.
But I do have 2 no trespass signs. It's not an emergency. This is the 17th time that it's been an issue about these poles.
Okay.
And it began by Charter Cable saying that I was stealing cable, which I was not stealing cable. I have AT&T, and I have sued them in court.
Okay.
Okay, and this guy right here, he does not wear identification. He popped this hat on right here when he pulled up, but the last time he was here,
for Alabama
last time he was here, he got in his unmarked vehicle, and he hauled ass before the cops got here.
Okay. Well,
That's the kind of coward he is. Okay, he stood out here 20, 30 minutes, running his mouth, threatening me, showing me his pistol, displaying his firearm with no identification. Then he got in his vehicle and hauled ass before the police got here.
Well,
and I'm standing here talking to the police about some, he called them and left.
Yeah.
So I'm dealing with 4 or 5 cops.
Right.
And this guy right here, he took off, see?
Yes, sir.
There are laws of notification. Private property, the signs say private property. I want you to observe those signs, and next time I want you to knock on my door and be polite to me and be courteous to me as a homeowner in this state of Alabama.
I understand.
And observe my rights. If one of my animals had been protected my property and even growled at one of you, this right here would have shot him.
Now we're gonna get out of your hair, so.
This was not an emergency today, and I'd like to know who set y'all out here. Why are you inspecting all the poles in this area, or just my poles?
We're inspecting this pole, this line that goes through here, and even on the back side.
Okay, you're not expecting any more poles in this area.
No, we're just looking at these poles.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, and is there any particular thing I can help you with? Because
Well, no,
other
sir,
than
you've
just
been
your
helpful.
observation.
No, you've been helpful.
I mean, other than just your observation,
I just needed to get the pole numbers.
That's what
Yeah.
we need.
I'm just sick of it. Today he don't have his gun though, but last time he came out here, he was displaying a firearm. And when I asked him to see his identification, he showed me his gun. And he keeps his hand in his pocket.
Well, we're going to get out of your way. Thank you, sir.
I
You have a good
apologize
one.
if we-
Well, hey,
Sorry for the
listen.
inconvenience.
Listen,
Sorry.
I would appreciate it if y'all would show
Yes, sir.
me as a homeowner with signs clearly displayed, no trespassing, to do me the courtesy of knocking on my door
Yes, sir.
and telling me you're here. I don't know y'all. My dogs don't know y'all. It's not polite. It's actually a crime.
Okay.
Now, this is about the 3rd time
Well, we should
that y'all have done this to me. So it's fixing to be something with y'all. It's fixing to be something with y'all. Okay? Because this guy right here, he scared my family. He scared me and he scared my family. He called the police to me and then he left.
Well, I can assure you.
And
I
left
got the
me
order.
in a shitstorm with the police.
Well, I'm sorry about that, but I can assure you, I got the order to go, and I involved him. He didn't come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if in the future,
And
if either
what's
of us come
the
out-
order for it? But since they've already been out here and done this.
Well, I don't know anybody that has been out here from the power company. Now, I know
This
you
guy right here.
Well, no, I'm talking about, but his primary responsibility is not dealing with
Well, there's
lines and
been 3 guys out here from some company called Pike.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And they were all talking
they're-
about Charter Cable. This guy was talking about Charter
if Pike
Cable.
was out here, that's not, I mean, they're a contractor and they do work for the power company,
No,
but
knock
I don't
on the-
know that they,
This. There are laws in the state of Alabama that y'all are supposed to give me notification before you enter onto my property.
Okay.
If one of my dogs does something, or if my daughter's out here playing and some scary looking little turd like this comes up and my little girl's out here playing, I mean, there's a reason why.
Now, and we have, so when you sign right away, you give us permission to
I-
ingress
listen,
and egress. But out of courtesy
but-
to you, we should have knocked on the door. You are
Exactly.
absolutely
Listen to
correct.
this.
Now, we try to be courteous and respectful to our customers.
Yes,
and
sir.
so
Yes.
we could have knocked on your door. You are absolutely
But see, that's what I was trying to explain to y'all. I'm in a lawsuit with Charter Cable.
yeah.
And they've been out here harassing me with the police, and they're using y'all as a pawn, and y'all don't understand it. But
Well,
the
this
only
is the
way
first
that
one
y'all
I've
will
got.
understand it is if I sue y'all. So if you could tell you, then I will sue y'all.
Yes, sir.
I promise you I will. Please, in the future.
Yes, sir.
This guy right here, he is proven. See how he's hiding behind this man. He is proven to be. He
Well,
called the police.
Him. I called him this time. So
Yeah,
he
well,
did
they
not
call
call you.
somebody else that's got sense, because this guy right here, he did every trick in the book he could to provoke me. Every trick he could to provoke me while I was telling him to leave my property. He was disrespecting me as a homeowner.
Yes, sir.
Telling me no, telling, come on, let's go, let's do this. And with me telling him no. Now, this guy right here is probably going to be in the lawsuit.
Well, we're going to get out of your hair, Mr.
And we'll say something else.
Yes, sir.
These signs right here are not legal.
Okay. All righty. All right. Good day, sir.
How'd you know my name? I didn't ever say my name.
I know what your name is because we've got records on the property.
Yeah, I know, but I
Yeah.
mean, I never told you my name. You
have
just
an
said
account, right?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I never told you, but you asked me.
Yeah.
We
So-
started up there. So.
I know, but I'm just saying,
Yes, sir.
it's all trickery. That's just trickery bullshit.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, I don't appreciate it a bit. And I've already told you. That's your last warning. You ain't. This is mine. I own this. I own this, and I will prove it the right way. I will prove it in court. See, I told that guy right there, right for the police, that I told him to stay the hell off my property. And here he is, back again. And so the police didn't know who it was. You see that? Made a special trip out to my house. See that?